We know is the first certified PM of 2023. Gane name Arun Junaid Raman Shahid Sandeep Naula Rupat Onkar Nishit Sulman Mohit Mati Leo Uram Halim Ghazi Harun Ahmad Afla Abu Bakr Razan Ikram Talib Tayyib Aslan Madhiya Hassan Ajay Ikin Gavin Nasim Padma Priti Hassan Vikas Atif Zia Pallavi Sajad Zarnab Azim Imran Tahir Azad Gris Ajay Ali Numan Mafi Mansoor Prashant Asma Keel Bhai Fiaz Garin Ibrahim Shakil Diwani Talha Adnan Akmal Azam Bas Mangesh Murli Nag Raj Sachin Sujit Chetali Asad Moss Rizwan Abbas Shakil Shafiq Parita Fantas Yakar Kodan Tushar Rizwan Matt Wes Aziz Ahmed Sukur Ibrahim Rajesh Sachin Rais Yasir Michael Makuram Irfan Asam Ijaz Binu Atif Ankush Silwa A Love Story Shri Durga Vivek Kalyan Sagar Pal Ali Satish Rizwan Was Abis Razak Yusuf Wakash Vinay Vishali Umesh Uday Chandala Sunil Sauvik Sibai Saurabh Satish Sani Saad Genius Abhinay Amir Mudassir Mohit Mohan Mohammad Minhaj Das Smile Jason Hasan Hasib Farid Farhan Ihtisham Dr. Jitin Shadab Badar Atif Anushpa Amar Amaya Ali Akash Adam Wasif Nasir is my PMP number 597. We are ending this year with a bang 597 PMP with 99% success record. Hello guys, welcome back to the coaching call. Today, in today's coaching call, not only we will be solving question answers that we primarily do. Today, in coaching call, I want to introduce to someone who just cleared PMP. She has been my superstar, and if you are my premium student, it is impossible that you don't know her. I used to call her in every single coaching call. Slow down, slow down. That was the first thing whenever we used to talk, I will always say, Raman, you need to slow down. She cleared PMP yesterday from Canada. Originally, she's from India. So today, before we go to the question answer session, I would like to her to share her journey. So first of all, Raman, well done. You did it.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
How do you feel, Raman?
Happy, um, like satisfied, right now. Very calm.
Very calm. Now you can
Yeah.
really slow down.
Yes, this exam taught me that calmness and slow down and composure is must.
Composer is must. Okay, Raman, let's directly go to the exam day. How was the exam? Was it easy or hard?
No, I did so many mocks that no doubt exam will be hard. It will be easy. It will be hard, like hard, mediocre, and then easy.
Okay,
Yes, but
okay,
I did so many mocks that it was like okay,
yeah.
I will see what it is.
Yeah, 90% the mocks I was asking you to do was only for one purpose. Maybe this time you slow down. Maybe this time you slow down. But finally, when you did, I'm really happy that you did. Okay, let's say from all the mocks that you have done, I'll come back to other things also. All the mocks you have done, which one thing was most important in your PMP exam?
Uh, so from all the mocks, one thing was important that in any question, first you have to go for assess the scenario, go to the root cause of the scenario. I think half of the question will get solved if you go to the root cause because most of the option will ask about what PM will do when first thing to do. So first thing is assess the scenario.
Hmm. First thing is always to look into that how we can assess what are the things that can be looked into it, how we can improve that. Okay,
Yes,
okay,
definitely.
okay. That is the important thing. So the most important thing, how did you manage time?
Um, Honestly, when I reached the center, I was very nervous. And then I called you. I talked with you. Then I switched off my phone. I entered inside. And then I saw around. Okay, everybody is nervous. It's okay. How I managed the time is that in the first session, I spent 90 minutes and as advised by you that first 20 question 30 minutes but I took 31 minutes that was my bad but then next 20 questions. Again, I took 30 minutes.
Okay.
And in the last 20 questions, I took again 30 minutes. So 30, 39.
Although we agreed that the last 20 we will do 20 minutes, but you went
Yeah.
on for 30 minutes. Okay. So
Yeah.
90 minutes are gone. Then you took your 10 minutes break. Was the break
Yeah.
important?
It's very crucial because in the break, as advised by you, just rush to the washroom, and then coming back, drink water. Even if you are not hungry, you don't feel like being hungry, just have the bit of chocolate, because that chocolate is the must. Because I think. Then what I did was, one thing very important I did, when my 2 minutes were left, I just went back to my seat, and
Hmm.
then I relaxed. I did the breathing exercise, and I started the second part.
Hmm.
And then in my next break, I when my second part was there, I spent more than 70 minute, like I was left with 68 minute only in my last part. I took
Hmm.
like 8 minutes more. I should have taken 75 minutes, plus 8 minutes. I think there I just mismatched my time management, because I got confused with, because time is running in the backward side, right?
Hmm.
So I wasn't able to calculate the time. And first 30 question I did on, like I took a lot of time for first 30 question in the second half, and then the next 30 question I was left with just 25 minutes. So
Hmm.
but then when I was left with last 10 question, I said that I made myself in my mind that okay, for the next session I will spend 65 minutes.
Hmm.
It's okay, 1 minute for one question. And when in the break, when coming back from break, I sat on my seat and I calculate the time. I did
Hmm.
the time management there. Okay, 68 minute is left, 10 minutes for 10 question each. So that way, like I made like a roadmap, like how I'm gonna manage this time.
Hmm. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, so looking back further, which topic were most critical in your exam?
The most critical was risk, and the question of risk are really risky. And but agile is the core set of the exam, and team and stakeholder team communication, and then stakeholder.
So if we go back to the same context, agile stakeholder communication team is still the heart and soul of PMP, right?
Yes, if you master these four things, then I think you don't need to bother about the other topics like procurement, or any procurement gonna be 3 4 questions only. And scope, there was one drag and drop from scope.
Drag and drop from scope.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So as we are moving forward, guys, if you have any question, please feel free to put your question in the chat box. Satya is asking any question related to tools and technique. What he meant to say is directly about tools and technique. Were there any question?
From quality, it was one like, but not directly at all. Just everything in a mold way with agile only.
Everything mold in the agile way and working into that thing, how you can improve your thing, what are the
Yes.
things, look into that. Okay, breathing exercise, yeah, Mahfouz, when you will come to that you will
Yes.
get that tips. Okay, almost everyone suggests to eat, actually Satya, I suggest to eat chocolate. i
Yes.
will
Yes.
give you I will give you the last final video. And I started doing it at 3.5 or 4 years. It was interestingly a decade back. The person who was my coach, he suggested me that eat chocolate in the exam because I was nervous. I said I don't eat chocolate. He said okay, only eat in the exam. So I only eat chocolate in the exam. I'm among those people who don't like to eat chocolate. I have never spent a penny apart from my exam on chocolate. Okay, but my daughter eats chocolate like anything. Okay. Gee, Ali Vakas, any question length? What was the length of your question?
So the screen is really big. So even if
24 inch. It's a 24 inch LCD screen. That's a
so
standard of. Yeah,
So even if the question is big, it's not more than 3 line on the screen. So that thing is like I was
three to four
okay.
liner question. Three to
Yeah.
four liner question. Okay. How can you join your course? The number is given below. That's my WhatsApp number and my email. Just ping me. And I'm in US. I will next time the next coaching call. I will the US number will be there also. But you can just send message me, and I can have a discussion with you.
One thing I want to share that one question I did in the coaching call, in one of the coaching call, in which crashing was mentioned, that's budget overrun is there, and then you can't do overlapping. The similar question was there in the exam. The
You
same
see, you see,
question.
we solve so many questions. So now we have done four coaching call, and those questions which I have made, we have made it from every single scenario. Like what I do, I really do. I look at the exam simulator and I keep not exam simulator, exam content outline, and I keep on thinking to myself, okay, what can be done? What can be the question? So when you look at those scenarios, so I guess all the scenarios should be covered. But yeah, we'll keep learning, we'll keep improving into that way. Okay, the Satya has expanded his question. Were there any question on Monte Carlo analysis?
No, it wasn't on Monte Carlo nor on Tornado. The question was like which you like the person is doing the quantitative analysis, and like just for quantitative and qualitative, just which one you gonna opt like that. It was it was just the
Like
language.
you should
That's
know
it.
what does qualitative or quantitative means.
Yes, not
You can
specifically for Monte Carlo, not at all.
yeah, you should know what does qualitative or quantitative mean. That is important for the exam, right? If
Yes.
I put it in that context. Acha ji.
Like quality question was up till quantitative qualitative only, not deeper into any tool.
Not deeper into any tool. Okay, that's great. Okay, so now this is a very interesting question. Oof, how many random mocks I made you to do it?
All 11 I did,
Yeah,
and you won't believe on the last day I did 3 random walks
yeah. On
with
the
with
last.
RCA.
Okay, and how were the difficulty of random mocks?
Random walk are very difficult more than the exam.
Yeah, that is the purpose. That is the real purpose, to make the mocks so difficult that the exam looks easy. That is, I had a teacher in university, a chemistry teacher. He used to say that my job is to walk you from the, what is the English of Kante, uh, through hard area,
Yeah,
so that when you reach
prawns.
there you get thrones. You need to pass through the thrones so that exam look like a flower. So that's my random mocks. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
So Abubakar Galadima is asking, what was your score in the mocks?
um, in the random mocks, in the first random mock, it was very easy. I got 72%. Then the score go down, but I didn't. The minimum was 55%. The last mock was 58, and then 59, and then 60 to 70. Within 60 to 68 was my score for the random mock, and even it was 58, 54 for the last four.
The
But
last one.
I did the RCA of the random mocks are like it makes you clear that but anyway, I did the random mock. So the first like the first section was like punch, as you said. So the time management I learned from the random mock make me to just go with them easily.
Yeah. Go with them easily and work into that way. Okay, guys, what about the 180 mocks? What was your score in 180?
My 180 score was 72, 70, 71, and then the last four mocks, which are very hard, I scored 63%. And then you said why, and then I in the next sixth mock I got 66 or 67% or 68, I guess. And
Hmm.
then in the last mock my score was good, 78% was there.
Okay. How many math questions were there in your exam?
Just part a question was there that we used to do
That's the same,
after.
like question we do in the ATP mocks. Okay, okay, that's great. Okay, let's talk about math questions. We discussed Three people are asking mathematical question. Guys, why you are so worried about mathematical? You just need to
Just
know.
what is there?
Yeah. Okay. Any question around agile framework and values? Okay, let's talk about. I want to go into depth of this question, Raman. So when we talk about the exam, is majority agile. Now, agile, if I say that it is 4 value, 12 principle, which I called mindset of agile. Okay. Then there is a practice called Scrum. So exams are more related to which area?
Uh, Totally Scrum. Totally Scrum.
Okay.
I would say for me, like 90, more than 90% was Scrum. And there was drag and drop. That in the first section, it was that drag and drop was there. It was like daily stand up and review, but it was very complex one.
It was very complex. Okay, 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 okay. So, any question on CPI, etc. estimation?
Um, uh, I would say in the second and the third part was there, but it wasn't mathematical, just normal. Like I didn't remember exactly, but I was able to solve it. And
Okay.
one thing I want to say that stay so composed that you have just read the question one time, and elimination technique is the best.
Now you accept what I was saying. Now you
Yes,
accept.
whatever you say is practical in the exam. Stay composed, slow down is what exam is.
Yeah, sister, I have more than 1500 PMP last 3 years.
Yes.
That's a long story, and you know how deep I go into that. Earned
Yes.
value question, drag and drop. How many drag and drop were there?
Three drag and drop. First section, one drag and drop, that was complex. Second was from the team, and third was from the scope in the third section.
Now, Satya just solved the first drag and drop question and he got 83%. So that's why he's asking what was your and that what I should say. Shall I say him you are ready for the exam or not?
I would like nobody should doubt when you say you're ready for the exam, because I called you on December 15, when I think I forget the guy name who was used to say that slow down, he's very fast, and I called you.
Uh, Saurav. Saurav,
So
I guess.
yeah, and I called you. I want to give the exam now, and you scolded me. Are you ready? And I would say you only say to those person because every person is different. So if you are insured about the person, then only you say the person to give the exam, and person should mend it.
Souvik. Souvik was that person. Souvik was that person. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So putting that into the context, how we move forward. Okay. Like, were there any question about the closing specifically?
Yes, the last section was having. Oh, I just kept that in mind. The question was from planning also. Question was from execution also. Question was during the closing also. So I just had that keywords like closing, whether it's planning, whether it's execution phase, whether it's a pre-initiation, initiation. Those things are key things. I always look for those things in the question.
Yeah. So you need to know in what is initiation, planning, execution, monitoring and control, and closing. That is the heart and soul of the entire PMP, right? Okay,
Yes.
guys, do message in the groups. So the coaching call has started. Okay, what about tools and technique? So we already discussed that. Hassel, there were no direct question from tools. How long you took to get ready for exam? Now this question is different for everyone. This question is different for everyone. Let me tell you her scenario. She was ready for the exam long time ago. When she asked me, she was actually ready. But the biggest problem I had with Raman and Souvik, both of them, is that they don't slow down. Okay, Alhamdulillah, both of them are now certified PMP. So long time I have to work her, give her more mocks to slow down. Okay, that's Fatma basically asking from a different account. So you need to slow down, and that's the important thing. Raman, you know that my goal with everyone and all the student is each one teach one. Okay, now you are a certified PMP. Now you have that confidence that you can say, yes, I know what I'm talking about. So you know that One of the biggest thing is our PMP aspirant group. How that group is always active, 24/7. People are answering all over the world because I am blessed to have students from more than 80 countries. So students are answering that. So please do that thing. You need to act and work into with them, and you need to help them. Secondly, make 10 questions for the next coaching, next PMP marathon, which will be next weekend. Okay, Raman. So, did I made a customized roadmap for you?
Yes. You were like with me, you analyzed me where I stand. You got my limitation that where she is like making the mistake, and you made me to go through that. So I love that thing about your this thing, like whatever you are customized with your every student. Like one thing I really want to recommend to everybody that he is having a customized plan for everybody. So if he's saying you are ready, means you are ready. And if he's saying that okay, switch, stop doing this mock, switch to the other mock, that means there is some reason behind it that he is making you to do that.
Thank you, Raman. Thank you very much for saying that. How important these coaching call? This is one of the coaching call. You know, we do a lot of those coaching call. How important the coaching call is, and why people should join that.
um, it's the core coaching call. RCA are the core because I as I mentioned, you point out me, Raman, do this question, and the same question was in the exam. So coaching call clear your concept rather than going through the notes and other thing. When different people ask questions, some of your doubts get clear. You and one thing, I get to know how to solve the question from the coaching call because
Mm.
you won't believe this thing. When I was tired within the exam, I slow down and I pretend myself that I'm reading the question as I read in the coaching call.
As you are reading in the coaching, you see, this is basically what we call practice, the hidden practice that people don't see. Why we have such a massive success record? One of the reason is coaching call. That we those people who keep on coming the coaching call, they are the monk who cleared PMP in the minimum possible time, and that is the goal here. Okay, Raman, did I ask you to read any book? I remember the day first you came to me, you were reading some book. I said, put it aside, put it aside. No need to read any book. Although my book is becoming bestseller, okay, and those who love to read book, they can get it from me. If you are in US, you can visit me, or in Pakistan, you can get it. In India, you can get it. In Saudi, you can get it. In Dubai, you can get it, and anywhere in the world, you can get it from Amazon. But if you don't like to read book, you don't have to read book. Okay,
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. Because before coming to you, I read Rita Mulke for 1 month, and I waste my time 1 month. Else, I would have been certified 1 month ago.
Okay, so final question, then I will be going to the coaching call. Was your exam in PSN center authorized? How noisy was the center?
It was in the Pearson Center. It was not at all noisy. Even it's so quiet that you can't just murmur loudly because other people gonna get disturbed. So it's so quiet.
Yeah, but I do recommend now. This was her experience. This is very important thing, Satya, that you have asked. I remember one student, one from Pakistan and one from India. Yeah, they gave me the feedback. They went to the center and the construction work was going along the side. Okay, so that can become a very challenging thing. You cannot stop that thing. So I highly recommend that if you are going to give exam in the center, if you can visit the center, visit the center, you will know the direction, you will calm down, and that will help because that will help you more to be composed in the exam. Okay, Raman, it was a great journey. I loved it. I'll get back to you after this coaching call. I'll call you and discuss the future plan for you. But for now, enjoy. Go watch some good movies. I know I haven't let you watch any movie. So
I
go.
want to recommend one thing to everybody because I get this personal messages also that I get very panic. So I think if Amir say you are ready, you are ready. Just thing is you have to on the exam you have to manage the time. This exam is the time management and composer. That's it.
Thank you very much, Raman. It has been an honor to work with you. with high and on, with I am yelling at you, with telling you what to do, what not to do. But this is my style. I I customize according to requirement. What I feel, I had only one goal, and the goal was to make sure that you become certified PM. And I am very happy that I am able to achieve that goal with you in 2024. Now you can put it to all the people who did not believe you, and you can also put it on your own face because you also did not believe that. you can
Yes,
you
it's you
can
only who believed in me.
Yeah.
I say that you are the best guru I got in my life.
Thank you very much for such a kind words. I wish you best of luck, and
Thank you.
thank you, Raman. Bye bye.
Thank
So
you.
thank you very
Thank
much. So, guys, this was Raman. You can be the next PMP. Okay, you can be the next PMP if you work hard on it. So, coming back to the thing, what we were discussing about seven-step formula. That is, I would say, the core of the question answer solving. And that seven-step formula I have explained you multiple times. I'm gonna go again one more time before we go to the question answers. The seven-step formula states that I will give you this booklet for those who don't have. The seven-step formula says that this is the critical thing. Read the question slowly. That's the most important thing. You need to read the question slowly. Okay? Then read the last line first. Identify the keywords. Use elimination tick. Look where which process group are you in. Which process group are you in? You need to look into that. Which process group are you in? What is the way to look into that? So you go through every single step looking into that and worked into that way. And the most important step which I am requesting you today as we are solving this question answer, when you are giving your answer, I need you to tell me why this answer is right or wrong. Give me the justification of that answer. Am I clear to everyone? Put a yes or no in the chat box. Am I clear to everybody? By the way, my batch program is starting tomorrow. If any of you have not taken the training, you can join the program. And for those students who have already taken the training from me and they want the retraining, it's addition. There is no additional charges. You can join the program. Okay. So let's solve the questions where we left. Mhm. Where did we left? 50. Mhm. 55. Yep. G. This is the question on your screen. Please solve it. Guys, give your justification. Avoided. Why? Why avoided? Mhm. You identify, you change the plan. So once we change the plan, it is avoiding of the risk. That's the critical point to know here. We should have the justification why a pertinent answer is right or it is wrong. And that is the entire game here. Okay? Okay, what will the answer here? Now this is a question zero. This is a question change. This is will give you a difference between avoid and other option. G, what do you think is the right answer for this question? Okay, so let me play with the you guys and let's get you. Anyone who would like to solve this question with me, they can click on this link and they can join. I want to solve the question with you guys. I will be solving 3 to 4 questions this with you. Okay, click the link. You will be able to join that. You will same way Raman was joining. You can also join. I will wait for 10 seconds. Otherwise, I'll solve the question. Please click the link and join. Okay, so I didn't see anyone so far, so I'm gonna solve the question myself. Guys, do like the video if you haven't liked it already, so that the video can start coming into the algorithm of YouTube. Okay, the question says that you are the project manager of a large organization. You identify the risk. You change the plan. The plan is changed. If the risk occurred, it will have less severity. It's not transfer. We did not accepted it. We mitigated it. That is a big difference between avoid and mitigation. When you do this, you will have less severity as compared to before. That's a critical point to understand when you are solving this question. Okay, mitigation. Next question. Okay, Ji. You have identified a risk. This can help you to increase your profit. You put your best resource in it. Let's see if somebody is joined. Oh, Ami is there. Hi, Ami. How are you? Okay, Akbar is here. Hi, Akbar. Akbar, can you hear me? Guys, you can join
Yes,
us.
sir. Sir,
Yeah.
I can.
Guys, you can join us here. Okay. So, Akbar, what is
Yes.
your answer for this question and why?
Exploits, sir. We need this, and we will try our best
First of all, this is a
to that.
positive risk or a negative risk.
Yes. Positive, positive, sir.
So this is not
Opportunity.
negative. So it
Yes.
is not mitigation, it is not avoiding.
Uh,
Akbar, always
yes.
whenever you are solving the question, even
Yes.
if the question is easy, we need to develop a habit of doing the elimination technique, like justifying all the options, why other options are
Yes.
wrong. What will
Yes.
happen? This will help us to gain a better consensus. We did not accept it the risk, so it is exploited. Thank you, Akbar. Thank you
Yes.
very much for solving the question. Okay. So Bensi, you are next for next question. And guys, if you want to join, you can click on this link and join us. Okay? It is open to anyone who wants to answer the question. And by the way, if you haven't liked this video, please like it so that it can start coming into the algorithm of YouTube. G, Bensi.
Okay. Okay, which risk management strategies you have used? You have identified the risk that one of your seller is going bankrupt and found out that this can be a great opportunity. You talk to your friend and they agree to give you money for it and you will give them some profit. Which so it's going to be a positive thing. So it's share, sir.
Why?
Option B, share.
Justify other options.
Um Here, first of all, I'll start from the last one. You understood that one of your seller is going bankrupt, and you found out this could be a great opportunity. So it's going to be a positive one. In positive, we don't have option C, D, E. We'll go
Okay.
for A and B. A is not exactly suitable for this. So it's like you are agreeing to give your money for it. It's more over like a share. So
Okay.
yes, option
Just to put in that, you were right about this, but in positive risk, we do have acceptance, Vinci. You said we don't have acceptance. Positive risk also have acceptance. Acceptance and escalate is that is shared for both negative as well as positive risk. Okay,
okay.
that's a critical point of view. Okay, I don't see anyone else joining. Vinci, I'm removing you. Thank you for joining. Okay, so let's solve the next question. It takes a courage to come to the screen and solve a question. So I appreciate Akbar and Vinci. Jane, next question. So let's see if anyone joined. Okay, Fatima is with us. Hi,
Yes.
Fatima.
Hi.
Ji, Fatima, tell me.
You have hello.
Hmm. I can hear you. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Uh, you have identified a risk and you plan for it,
Okay.
right? Just right. Which risk management strategies you have used here? So risk is already identified, the plan is already made, and risk is occurred also. So my option is D, because the risk has occurred and they have put some effort to mitigate it or to have the less impact of the risk.
Okay. Explain me proactive risk management strategy and reactive risk management strategy.
Uh, Proactive risk
Yeah. What is proactive risk management strategy and what is reactive risk management strategy?
something. It is
Can't hear you, sister. Can't hear you, Fatima.
hello.
Yeah, now I can hear you. Tell me.
Yeah. Active is when let the risk occur. When the risk is occurred, then do the some mitigation or some plan on it. It is called reactive.
Proact
Proactive,
Proactive. What are the strategies that come under proactive?
proactively like no idea.
Proactive risk strategies are those strategies that you do even before occurring the risk, even before the risk is occurred, you take action for that. Okay. Reactive strategy are those strategy you sit aside, you make a plan or you don't make a plan. Both things. You can have an active acceptance as well as a passive acceptance. You sit aside, you wait for the risk to happen, a trigger happen, and then you implement it. Okay. What trigger has been identified? You set that triggered risk owner The risk occurred, he implemented it, and then you handled it. That is what acceptance is, positive acceptance. Mitigation would have been even before the risk, you would have handled it. If we go to the question, Fatima, if we go to the question, you have identified a risk, made a plan for it. When the risk occurred, risk owner handled it. So you identify the risk, the triggered happened, the risk owner handled it. So what have you done? How it is not exploiting, okay? Not avoiding, not mitigation. It's a proper risk management process, passive risk assessment, you put in the risk, handle it into that way. It is acceptance. Clear, Fatima?
Yes.
Okay. So guys, whenever you are solving the question, remember the proactive risk management strategy and the reactive risk management strategy. One of my PMP aspirant Sana, she made a very beautiful mind map. I'll share it on LinkedIn today after the call. So that really showed you what is proactive risk strategies and what is reactive risk strategies. Ji, Abdurrahman, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
Let's solve the question.
Yes, sure.
Ji.
Which document you will document this secondary risk which has occurred now? You have identified a risk and made a plan. When risk response plan was implemented, another risk occurred which is even bigger than the first risk. Which document you will document this secondary risk which has occurred now? Risk register, issue log, risk plan, or risk report. It will be a risk register
Why?
because it's a risk which can occur in the future. Oh, sorry. Secondary risk are put it in the risk register first.
Okay, let's take it step by step, Abdurrahman. You have identified a risk and made a plan. Okay, when you implemented a plan, another risk occurred. So a secondary risk occurred, right?
Yes.
Now, it is bigger than the first risk. Which document you will document this secondary risk? It has occurred now. Nowhere in the question said it was identified. It has occurred now.
Okay, then it will be issue log.
Yeah. So the keywords need to be looked very finely. Okay,
Yes.
very finely. Like the last line, the last two words made the all the difference of the Raman. Okay,
Yes.
yeah. So this is very critical, guys. Whenever you are solving question, look at the context of the question, what the question is being said, how the questions are, why this answer is a patterned answer, and how that questions can help us. Okay, thank you, Abdurrahman. And if anyone else want to solve the question, I only have Akbar here who already solved the question. So here's the next question. Link to join. You can join us. In the meanwhile, let me go to the next question. Okay, Akbar, you already solved the question, so no more questions. One person, first question. So I'm gonna change the name of this coaching call later on to the risk management coaching call because all the questions are more of a risk. Okay, so this is a good question that I need to look into that how those questions could be solved. Now, this question I tried to make the question from my real life scenarios. In that way, it it actually helps to resonate more into the context of that. Okay, so what do we have in this question? Let's look into that. You are traveling back to your country from Dubai. You know that from your past experience, there will be too much crowd. Reach out earlier. When you reach, you are fine. You are right. In fact, airport was overcrowded. Okay, so guys, most of the time, people think that you have avoided the risk. So, in order for avoidance, risk is probability into impact. Probability needs to be zero. Here, probability was not zero, it was overcrowded. Still, there is a chance, even a small one, but there is a chance you could get delayed. So, what we need to look into that, this was not avoided. We did not accept it, we proactively took some action, worked into that, and this is not this, this is not, this is mitigation. B is the right answer. So the context of the questions matter a lot. How you solve that question. G, next question. Okay. Now whenever we are solving question answer, I always says that read the last line. Okay. I always say that read the last line, and the last line can really make the big difference. Why that difference? Why that difference is there? We need to look into that, and you will see how important it is for you that you read the last line, how important it is to read the last line, and more importantly, read it slowly. Okay, let's go to the questions. You cannot travel. Which document you will update first to avoid this problem in future? First, what do we need to avoid first? First, it's not project management plan. It's not risk register. Yes, for future we use lesson learned, but the question is asking where you will document the problem first. And problems are always documented first in the issue log. When the problem has happened, the first thing will always be to document it in issue log. That needs to be understood. So C is the right answer. Okay, so you are working in the IT project as a project manager. Team members are complaining they are overloaded. So critical word, they are overloaded. They are not able to deliver result that is required quality. So there's a quality complaints coming. What will you do? That now this again, last line is very critical. We want to make sure they work according to their capacity. When we want to set a limit, we will do that. This you will never do, eliminate. No need. The issue is already highlighted. So D is the right answer. Call me meeting. अच्छा ये लो आपका बाय ओके मेरा चार्जिंग हो गया यस ये लो ओके थैंक यू okay guys, so let's see what your answers are. C, 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 C. Yeah. Sangeeta, why D, sister? Why D? Couple, why D? Or maybe previous question. Okay, okay. Guys, I still see a lot of the people has not liked this video. Please do that. And according to the statistics, a lot of people never subscribe to our YouTube channel. So I even shared the analysis few days back. So please, if you have not subscribed it, this can be the best time that you do it. It will matter a lot for me. All the hard work, the free content that we put, like if I just put my content, it combining everyone in the world for the PMP content, my content will be at least 10 times more. So please do subscribe it. It will matter a lot to me. And if you haven't liked that video and you are subscribed, please do that. I really need this. So we will make a pilot project. Ji. Okay, Ji. So you are project manager working in a large pharmaceutical company. You have been working with the same team for different projects. However, due to severe COVID, one team member got sick and he cannot work. Now, this is a very critical concept for the team topic. When somebody leaves, you go back to the forming stage. Now, why is that so that you have to go back to the forming stage? It all comes down the most critical thing, that is team is made by the people who are working together. Even one team member, when he or she comes, a new team member, he or she comes, they can actually change the entire thing. So the purpose is that we need to relook into that, how we can improve it and how we can update that thing. So these were 10 question answers that I wanted to discuss with you guys today. Now we will do LinkedIn question answers. I try to put daily some question on LinkedIn, and in this coaching call we will try to solve it. But before that, guys, if you haven't taken the training, my batch program is starting tomorrow. Every single thing that you need to pass in the program will be provided. And you can see the success record with such a bold letters. This is something I'm really proud of. And why we have such a massive success is we take end to end. And those who are my student, if you can put some feedback in the comment, I give a customized roadmap according to your requirement. we have we used to have 3 coaching calls. Now we have 4 coaching call in 1 week. I personally do follow up with the students to make sure they are on the right character, that they are working in the best possible way. Of course you will get 35 pdos. Of course we will support you in the audit. I will give you a roadmap according to your week, according to requirement. You will get the last day material. I will give you my simulator, which I'll just show you, and every single thing that you need in a program is provided in one stop. So I highly recommend that you join this program that is starting tomorrow. My number is there, and I will actually make sure that you crosses the line, you clear it, and you become certified PMP. Talking about my simulator, why that simulator is becoming the best simulator in the market. Like, I want to share this thing. This simulator, first of all, it has mocks according to the people, which is 42% of the exam. Then process, then I check you with 180. Then the random mocks. If you don't have time to do all the mocks, like 60 question, in the random category, we have option. You can do 10 question, you can do 30 question, you can do 60 question, whatever you like to do, you can do that. So that's why I say that everything is customized according to each person recommendation. So this is live class, and you can see the feedback from my students. I would recommend so much, very spotted, detailed, love the way he gives explanation, real life scenarios. Highly recommended due to follow up. Very true. Coaching call, roadmap, and all these things. This is the thing that I'm really proud of. I have to say the word proud of, because I really worked hard for that. And now we are reaching that way, that we are still working and making sure that we get the best of the best of the best. And that is one of the reason I'm really happy of our proud of our success record. So join our program, and we'll make sure that you become certified PMP. You can see Mr. Amir is the key of success. Bhaskar saying highly recommended to go for. These are my group and one-to-one students who have already paid. So this is something I'm really proud of. Okay, guys, so let's go. Archana also cleared today. Working mom, loved his her success journey. Will be sharing her. Okay, so yesterday I shared this video about the change request. If you haven't watched, do watch it. This is kind of a very important thing for you. This is a mind map made by Victoria. Love the mind map. Okay. Okay. What is velocity? Guys, if you are not connected to LinkedIn, do connect. You get a lot of data from me on that. This mind map is the Agile mind map. If you don't have that, just go to the LinkedIn. I'll put the link there. Okay. I like what Anjam said. East or West, Amir is the best. Thank you. Okay. So this mind map is entire Agile, 4 5 page. Just download it. You would love it. Then a little reminder. Okay. Let's solve this question. Okay, ji. So let's see. The project manager shift to agile approach so that it follows the agile principle. Design a digital kit that allows remove unnecessary layer, modify templates, increase the number of formal training. D is not the answer. A can be remove unnecessary layer of management. Okay. But the real answer here will be C option. We need to make a product backlog, stand-ups, and things like that in that area. Okay. Meet with the both teams. So A is a good answer, but looking into the thing, who can prioritize the thing? So very sportive. Option C, agile principle. So okay, it's very much sportive. Thank you very much. Okay, so here the answer would be B answer. We'll go for the B option. As this series, exam content outline series, do watch it. This is kind of a very important series. I post a lot of content. I realize when I go down the screen. Okay. Guys, this tool, ChatGPT tool, if you haven't used, I would again show you that must use this tool. G. Now here we need to escalate to the sponsor. We cannot use management reserve in the straight way. We need to escalate it. And people are saying that use contingency reserve. How you can use the contingency reserve for the risk that has not been even identified, or it has increased more than that? You need to ask for that thing. So that is not the right answer. So this was question answers for today. I hope you enjoyed it. One more time, the class starts tomorrow. To all the students who are already enrolled in the program, if they want to take, any of them want to take retraining, they can. I will message you personally also. With this, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, sat sri akal, nandari, wherever you are, and become PMP. And when you do, I would love to record your journey, just like we did for Raman. Bye bye. Vinod is the first certified DM of 2023. Name Arun, Junaid, Raman, Shahid, Sandeep, Naula, Rupat, Onkar, Nishit, Sulaiman,